Hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Drive. This week, we're spending time looking at the way Jesus responded to the religious establishment of his day in Mark 7. As we've seen this week, these guys had all kinds of thoughts on what made a person spiritually clean and spiritually unclean. They wanted people to follow their traditions, and they wanted people to listen to what they had to say, even if it contradicted what God had to say. But these people also had some negative thoughts about the people they considered to be unclean, and Jesus is going to challenge those misunderstandings. When Jesus finishes speaking with these religious leaders, he decides to go to a place that they never would have went and to interact with people they would have never interacted with. See, these Jewish religious leaders believed that they were clean people, but that the Gentiles, another race of people, were unclean. And if that's not bad enough, these guys actually believed that they were superior to women. And so to make a point, Jesus goes to a Gentile territory and he speaks to a Gentile woman. Guys, if it wasn't for Jesus being willing to challenge the status quo, this Gentile woman would have no hope in her life. Because of where she lived, the color of her skin, and the gender that she had, the spiritual leaders of Jesus' day would have never interacted with a woman like this. But Jesus is different. As Jesus sits with this woman, she asks him to heal her daughter who is possessed by an evil spirit. And Jesus responds to her in this passage, but I believe his response isn't just for her, it's for the religious leaders who are around her. He said, "It's not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs." And what Jesus is saying is it's not right to take something that could have been given to a Jewish man and then give it to a Gentile woman. To which she responds, "Even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs." And what Jesus says is amazing. He says, "For such a reply, you may go. The demons have left your daughter." Guys, this is amazing. Jesus gave hope to a woman who had no hope in her life. And I just want you to know today that no matter who you are, what you've done, the color of your skin, or the gender is that God gave you, Jesus came into the world so that you could have hope. And so today, I just want to ask you to pause wherever you are, and I want you to thank Jesus for coming, not just for the Jews, but for everyone. Thank Jesus for breaking down societal barriers, religious barriers, racial barriers, gender barriers, so that you could experience his hope and his healing in your life.